Look at the Season 4 poster again. Boyd stands at the front, facing us. Behind him, count the children carefully. There are only 6 kids shown clearly, but the symbol layout leaves room for 7. Who's standing in that 7th empty slot? Welcome back to Movizo, where every ending hides a beginning. Today, we're uncovering who that missing 7th figure really is and why it changes everything about Tabitha. Here's the theory that reframes this entire finale. Man in Yellow isn't some ancient outside force. He's the 7th sacrificed child. Tabitha's own son, grown old inside the loop. And here's an outside angle worth flagging clearly. As speculation, this isn't stated in the show. Just a structural comparison some genre fans have made online. Stephen King's It uses a similar idea, an entity that returns every 27 years, taking whatever shape will manipulate its victims most effectively. Some viewers believe From is echoing that same structure on purpose, where Man in Yellow's form isn't random. It's always whoever will hurt the specific person standing in front of him the most. Let's build this case piece by piece. First, look at the poster's symbol arrangement itself. Day and night symbols flank Jade and Tabitha in the center. 7 child symbols circle around the whole design. But when Jade actually enters the cave, he only counts 6 children there. One symbol on that poster doesn't match a child we've actually seen alive. Second, remember the show's own rule about Man in Yellow's disguises. He can only take the shape of someone who has already died in this town. Victor confirms this old man form isn't new. He caused this same chaos once before. That means this specific identity belongs to someone who died here previously, not a random invention. Third, watch how differently Tabitha and Jade handle their own memories. Tabitha keeps pushing hers away even when they start to surface. Jade does the opposite. He chases the truth with constant curiosity. That's not just a personality difference. That's 2 very different relationships to guilt. Fourth, pay attention to the tone of the final Tabitha and Man in Yellow conversation. It doesn't play like 2 lovers reconnecting after years apart. It plays like a parent and child confronting an old unresolved wound. And Man in Yellow appears for the first time at the exact moment the violin ritual gathers every sacrificed child in one place. Fifth, the trailer's red sky isn't a new visual choice either. It matches a drawing Victor made all the way back in Season 1. That means Victor has witnessed this exact event happen before. And it lines up with his own failed 1978 cycle, where the ritual didn't complete, but instead of ending, it simply reset. This is where the theory connects to the show's entire bigger picture. If incomplete rituals reset instead of break, that explains why timelines and faces keep shifting across cycles. Every failed attempt to save the children doesn't undo the curse, it just adds to it. That reframes the sacrificed kids as more than victims from one single year. They become a growing record of every failed cycle, stacking on top of each other. It also explains the show's quiet yellow color pattern. Ethan and Man in Yellow are both consistently dressed in the same color. If Man in Yellow really is an older version of Tabitha's sacrificed child, that visual echo isn't decoration, it's a bloodline marker, and it raises the stakes around the finale's biggest decision. Boyd's team rips out the bottle tree, despite Boy in White's direct warning. That single choice triggers the earthquake, breaks the barrier, and lets the monsters through. If Tabitha's original mistake was sacrificing her child for immortality, Boyd repeating a forbidden action without understanding the ritual is the same pattern playing out again, just with a different person making the call this time. Here's where I land on this. Man in Yellow is Tabitha's own sacrificed son, aged by the loop into the entity hunting this town today. The mother and child tone of their final conversation isn't a stylistic choice. It's confirmation, hiding in plain sight of exactly who he really is. Tabitha avoiding her memories isn't trauma alone. It's guilt over being the one who chose immortality over her own child, while Jade was the one trying to save him. Ethan being the show's next likely target only makes sense because this curse has always run through Tabitha's bloodline first. So here's the question for you. Was ripping out the bottle tree really this finale's biggest mistake? Or did Tabitha already make the real mistake centuries before any of this started? That's the layer hiding behind one empty slot on a poster nobody fully counted. A seventh child who might have been standing in plain sight as the season's biggest threat all along. Welcome back to Movizo, where every ending hides a beginning. If this theory just changed how you see Tabitha, hit like, drop your own read in the comments, and subscribe for the Season 5 breakdown.